Alright, this is Auto Rockin' Racing 94 to wrap up the previous episode with race 14 and 15. I already done Michigan and I came up just short of a 5th win, still 6th in the point standings. Regular season championship hopes is pretty much a second thought after what's just pretty much was been an absolute heinous day. If you guys can actually hear me and all of that, it's been a heinous day just in general. And because with the whole thing at Vegas, the Tom Petty ordeal, and also Robert Yates, it's just not been a good day at all. So I'll be finishing the 2 races at Iowa and Daytona. The Michigan one is already up. It still probably shows the raw stream. Like that, probably by the time this video is done, it'll probably be condensed to just the Michigan one. And just finish with that. We're gonna finish this video. As you can see, I'm 6th in the points. I'm pretty much well out of the hunt as far as getting the regular season championship. At this moment, I'm stuck in 6th. Ryan Reed is ahead of me. Harrison Rhodes is still somehow in the hunt, undeservingly so we're going to have to take care of him at Iowa. But Harvick is still a good chunk ahead of everybody else. And I pretty much decided that I will try to do qualifying for the rest of the season to help my cause. Here's the ordeal that I do every now and then. I already have it all set up. 100%, 30% lanes, all stages. Qualifying is just a waste of time. It really is. And of course, after I'm done with this race at Iowa and Daytona, I'll do 2 races at Las Vegas. One with Elliott Sadler, and the other one in a custom car. Now, the reason why I'm choosing Elliott Sadler is because he's the only driver I felt like that I can. He drove for Robert Yates. He's the only guy that put Robert Yates Racing into the chase in 04 and 05. So I felt I wanted to do the race for him. I was gonna plan to probably do it at Fontana, but with the whole thing at Vegas, it felt appropriate to just do a ride, a former Yates driver at Vegas, and then at the end I'll run a custom car that is based out of a Yates car. And speaking of the custom car, it will be a Cup. Because normally what I do is the bonus race I go trucks, Xfinity, Cup in that order. But what we're gonna do is both in this stream. So without further ado, let's try to get this one done and over with. Let's get Iowa and then get Daytona done with, and then we can do those other 2 races at Las Vegas and do what we can to hopefully get a win. And that also does explain what happened, why I played the 10-bell salute at the end of the video. I mean, excuse me, at the start of the video. And this video you're watching, and also on the other one. I wish I could be excited and bring a positive energy voice like, well, guess who's back, Auto Rockin' Racing? No. It's just not been, it's not a good day to do it. It's just not been a good day it's just not been a good day at all. And then when you have the Tom Petty's death, which is now official, just does not help. It just really does not help. As we're at Iowa Speedway, we're going to try to qualify, even though it was a waste of my time when I did that failed live stream. I only did Michigan from start to finish. And then after a while, I got interrupted so many times that I'm just going to end the video, and I was originally going to get rid of the video. I was going to delete it, but since I already done Michigan and I know I can edit it on YouTube, so I decided to trim it, and it's processing right now. So hopefully by the time I'm done with this video, it's fixed, so it should be a very short 12-minute video of me racing in Michigan. But that does not mean I'm going to be whimper about I'm not going to be just devastated, miserable the whole time. I got some business to take care of with Morgan Shepherd. I gotta, 1, take out Harrison Rhodes, because he has no business of making the chase. And again, it's a complete waste of my time. And as a matter of fact, I probably did worse this time around than the first. And I'm going to see I'm going to go down to the bottom on purpose. Green flag is out of Iowa. Hopefully this time around, no interruptions. That's all I can ask. We really need to get going if I'm going to have any shot of winning the regular season championship. I'm not even going to bother qualifying at Daytona. So I'm really going to start last again. So the purpose of just doing qualifying was pointless. But I just wanted to show it to you guys because qualifying is just a waste of time for the most part. And as you see, there's Garrett Smithley in one of the 3 Flex Seal cars. The funny thing is, when I was outside of Seattle to somewhat celebrate my birthday, even though it's not been the joys of birthdays that's outside of my control because of what's happening in the motorsports, music, and also in the traveling industry. It's just a society, and I get into JJ. That's not the guy I want to take out. Not the guy I wanted to take out at all. Not the guy I wanted to take out at all. When I was out there hanging out in Seattle for the afternoon, I saw a Flex Tape commercial on ESPN. I was like, wait a minute, am I dreaming? Am I seeing a Flex Seal commercial? Well, it's Flex Tape, but it's part of the Flex Seal company and all that hoopla. I was like, wow, I gotta send this to the EWRL guys, because there's one guy in particular that gets triggered because of seeing those Flex Seal cars, JD Motorsports. That would be like, fucking Flex Seal, fucking Gluck, Jeff Gluck. And of course, I'm back to my profanity-driven commentary. Oh, I almost hit the walls. I'm trying to make a move on Badass Mike Carmen. There's Joey Gaze. Oh, somebody's smoking. That looked like engine smoking. It's not. I'm not doing as good as the first time around. For those who see it later on, you may not understand why, but I already explained it about 2 minutes ago. We're at the final lap of stage number 1. As long as Harrison Rhodes is not getting a rush as stained, that's the wrong Flex car. But it looks like he's not gonna get stage points, so that's good. But I want to start on the inside line, which is not gonna happen. Oh! No! Give it! Damn it! I should have been smart and let Chastain go. Oh well. Well, all the guys that struggle on the other on my failed attempt that are in the championship hunt are doing good. How figures they would, and that does not help doesn't do me any good that Ryan Reed won the stage. It looked like it appeared that Ryan Reed won. Not good. This is why I hate starting on the outside. Because I get a Jeff Gordon run, and if you start like 20th, then I'll be 28th in about a lap. Doesn't matter what track you are. Just go, Justin. Go ahead, you melonhead. All right, another one bites the dust. This is 7 laps. I gotta do good here. Look at all this. Look at this hood. Look at the hood. Look at my hood. It's all destroyed. I'm gonna blame that on Harvick. We're blaming on Harvick. As Ricky Rudd will blame it on Harvick. Rock the hood will be all messed up and ruined. Oh, he's losing spots. That's good. That's good. We just need to stay in. Stay inside it. Find a way to pull a miracle and get into the top 5 in points once again. With a little up tap on Harrison Rhodes, who belongs there. I'm okay with him with 17, but no, we gotta shred him. Gotta shred him, and around he goes. Watch him be inside the top 20 after this. No caution, good. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell, here we go again. Brandon Brown, no business. Oh, took care of him quick. If you don't know where, oh, hell, here we go again. It's from, go watch Stroke Race. It's from Stroke Race. Shut up, Iron Mike Sharp, aka Brett Griffin. They need to add more so the whoa goes away. Can we get a whoa, slow down. Oh man, they're showing us the black flag. You pass the car and the yellow. They're gonna hold you for about 15 seconds. What the fuck, Brandon Brown? You have no business to compete with Morgan Shepherd, the ultimate redneck Jesus. Forget Dale Jr. Morgan Shepherd's the original redneck Jesus. Oh, this is going to be a good one, but I'm struggling miserably in Iowa. And I need those regular season points. A lot of it. I don't think a win will help me at this moment. Oh, looks like I'm not going to win here in Iowa. Not that it really matters because Daytona's coming up, so we need to deliver. This car is ass in Iowa. Trucks, for some reason, it did well, and that was on career mode. At least, good news is, I'm gonna start on the inside line for once, and I still cannot beat the fucking game. Alright, I can live with Michael and Ed be ahead of me. That's fine. Look at that. When I take out Harrison Rhodes, we'll have a real race. Who's that? Elliott Sadler, yep. I'm not going to finish in the top 5 in the regular season. We'll see. We'll do something about it. For the first time in forever, I'm on the inside line. So I should be on a momentum streak right now. And of course, I gave myself too much spot. Eric, I'm all blooming by like I'm on the frickin' McLaren in 1982, and he was the frickin' Williams when it comes to who can be the fastest on the opening lap. No, fuck you, Brandon Brown. Fuck you. You don't get 5 Morgan Shepherds. You have no business to be inside the top 15. This is a low line circuit. Thankfully, the Xfinity series don't run at Gateway. Otherwise, we can kiss another race. We can kiss another race goodbye as far as tracks we're not gonna win. Because I got 13 laps to go, but what I need to do is just be patient and be Mr. Long Run, and then we'll be fine. Can't be Mr. Long Run when it's super tight, and this fucking bastard is gonna just overrate me like that. I hate when they just blow by me like that. I consider that rape in auto racing. So if they do that, I'm taking them out. Joey Yates, hello, welcome to the top 15. I won't do anything to you because you belong there. I think you belong there. No, I gotta finish this. Can we get another top 10? That's all I could ask at this moment. And finally, Bubba Wallace is inside the top 10. This game just did not like it. Oh, hell no! How the fuck did they all rate me like that? No, I'm sorry. You do that. You did that crap to me. You're going out. Can I race? Can I run clean for once? That's all I can ask. Because otherwise, I'll never finish in the top. Look how much they blow by. What the fuck? Stephen White has no business to be inside the top 10 at all, let alone the top 20. Yeah, keep wrecking me. Yeah, keep wrecking me. Keep wrecking me. Yeah, keep wrecking me. Oh, Harrison Rhodes, we meet again. I just want to get the hell out of Iowa and get a Daytona. I'm having a Ryan Newman season all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm not happy with Brandon Brown. He has no business to be inside the top. Oh, Ty Majeski for once is inside the top 20, but I just ruined that for him. Sorry, Yaley, I'm gonna have to use you as a pick because I'm running out of time. It's time to go. Because I did that, I'm probably gonna get punished and start on the high line next time by. Look how bad I am. I am just bad at the entry. Oh, Dakota Armstrong. It's a darn shame that you don't have a ride anymore. It really is unfortunate. Pretty sure he'll finish inside the top 20 regardless if he does not get a ride anytime soon. Which it doesn't look like he will. So good for Rizzo, he'll be fine. It's unfortunate that he was right there. He was right there. I think if he had one great run, and if it wasn't for Jeremy Clements winning, then maybe he would have been in the playoffs.
Inside still there.
Oh hell no! I'm not gonna finish. You're not gonna get any more good finishes at all.
Hold him, then he will. They're high.
Goodbye. Wow, no caution.
Hold him, then he will.
Look how awful it sounds when I'm in there. Be lucky to even get a top 15 in this one. I just want to get the hell out of here. I'm not even going to show the top 10 results. Sorry, Casey. I just want to get this race over with and start on the inside line. No caution?
Yellow, 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 yellow.
Alright, there's a caution. Alright, I can live with this top 10. I don't see any stupid idiots in front of me.
Okay.
Alright, we can run from here on out, except my car to clearly jump the restart. I'm Jeff Gordon to restart. Shred him. Oh, sorry, Clements. I thought that was Harrison Rose for a minute. Oh, what the fuck was this? Was this because I beat you at Pocono?
Oh.
Shut up. Sorry, Clements. Yeah, fuck this race. I'm not winning the regular season championship. 97, fuck you, game. Fuck you, 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 fuck you. And like a Sadler gets a fast lap. Fuck this game, fuck this game. Sorry for my expletives. But fuck this game. Fuck everybody in the field. Get wrecked. Daytona, we're winning or we're done. Hey, Tony Montana, are you impressed with with my profanity? Guess not. Come on, you gotta be impressed. You gotta be impressed, you know?
Hey, fuck you, man! Hey, fuck you, man!
That's pretty much everybody in the Xfinity Series garage after Iowa. I'm not even gonna do qualifying. Forget that. This on plate tracks is a waste of time. It's a waste of life. So, Daytona, we meet again. We finished second there last time. It's the first track we come back. Can we at least do good here?
Stay low. Still a car out there.
Please? That's all I can ask. Let's end this misery on a good note.
Clear.
Feel the vibration. Whereas the front bumper is ruined and I'm trying to help Whataburger, David Starr. Sorry, David, I'm gonna have to leave you.
Stay low. Easy. Still there, he's outside.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm barely gonna gain anything.
Still there, he's outside.
This is like if I have stability off. There's no substance. It's not like anybody. Oh, yeah, get out of the way. See, Harrison Rose, where you belong in 35th, right there. Stay there. Goodbye, asshole. Enjoy running in the back, where you belong. Morgan Shepherd's the legend. He's the GOAT. I'm hoping Ty Majeski got a top 10 out of it. But knowing how this game works, probably not. I've not seen Jeff Green at any moment in this game. I know there's 42 playable cars. Jeff Green has not been one of them. I'm just gonna make sure. There we go, now we're making moves. Kind of a darn shame. You know who should not be in this season is Stephen Light. He has no business. But that Kurt Busch knockoff number fun. I'm not gonna even attempt to go below the apron. See if I can duck down before Brendan Jones comes in.
Stay low.
Ben Kennedy, excuse me. Come on, at least one more stop. Let's start stage 2 and 23rd at least. Come on. There we go. 23rd. Let's coast. Awesome. And of course I can't beat the game. But good, we're gonna start the inside line. I'm happy with my progress. I was worried for about a minute, but we're all good. No business to be in front of me is the name of Brendan Brown. There's one guy that doesn't belong in this one. It's him. Why not Jeff Green? If it's Jeff Green, I can tolerate. Shout out to Kamikaze in this one. Boy, now I'm finally to get an OP start. Oh, thank you. Maybe we'll win stage 2 with this kind of momentum. Oh, hello, William Byron. Because of you, I didn't win Daytona. Oh, there's like a force shield down there. Can't do anything. There's like a wall, a hidden wall, a bubble. Don't clip the apron at Daytona. Man, I cannot get a run. Justin Allgaier. Fuck's sakes. Stay in line. Here comes a roller coaster turbo. Done Roberts. Man, this is some good racing. Running clean for the most part. No mistakes thus far. We're working our way towards the front. Ross Chastain, the only Flex Seal car that belongs in this pack. I admire you, Ross. I admire you that you're running good for once, and it's not Harrison Rowe. I really appreciate that. But let's see if I can beat William Byron. And most importantly, starting the inside line. And get a stage point, too. Even though it's probably going to be just one point. Oh! Come on. 2 points. 2 points. 2 points. 2 points. 2 points. Fuck this game. I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna die in stage 3. But more importantly, I get a stage point for the first time in what feels like forever. And Bubba Wall is doing pretty good, so good. Shaping up to be a potential race win.
Almost ready. Check your belts. We're going green.
Blippity. Let's go back racing. I'm getting another great restart. 6 to go, but I need to go on the inside line right now. Ty Dillon? Can you let me by, please? Instead of who's squeezing me in there? See, this is not bad. I'm not complaining when I get a good restart of the game unless we have a great restart. But it's gut check time. Cole Custer. Can Cole Custer bring forward the victory lane? We'll find out. Hello, Bubba. Use your Roush Yates engine to perfection. Come on, this is Daytona. If I can't win it, can you at least win it? Let's do it, Bubba. Or at least Cole. I'm sure you have the Roush engine too. Nearly died. But more importantly, I have open lane. I don't have to worry about cars behind me. It's all about me going to the front at Daytona. Come on, Cole. Come on, Cole. Be the second Cole to win at Daytona. Almost a Great American race. But this is the Jalapeno 250, not the Daytona 500, or in this case, the Orbitz 300. Here we go. New leader, Morgan Shepherd. But we've seen this game before. And the last time that happened, JR Motorsports went to victory lane with William Byron. Now it's just me and Elliott Sadler battling out. The last win that Robert Yates has ever had in NASCAR in the top level was a non-points race with Elliott Sadler in 2006 in the Gatorade Duke 150s. If I recall correctly, Stephen Light is the last driver to win for Robert Yates, period, in the Busch Series in 07 in Kentucky. Huge implications. Win number 5 for Morgan to keep his regular season hopes, if anything is left of winning the regular season hopes. At this moment, I'm well over 100 points behind in 7th. anything counts. This is big implications for Elliott Sadler if he's going to catch William Byron. For me, it's just get as many playoff points, stage points, and more importantly, that 5th win. I cannot clear Elliott because if I clear him, Brendan Gaughan will get by me. And I'm thanking Brendan Gaughan right now because with 3 laps to go, he may be the guy that I'll be celebrating with in victory lane when it's all said and done. I'll invite him. Morgan will gladly invite him after he's done thanking Jesus and all that stuff. And punking out somebody for getting in the way. Now it's just a matter of blocking. You gotta do it for God. You gotta do it for... And that's what Morgan Shepherd does. He breaks for Jesus. He's looking for wins and doing it for the man up, for the man above. He's running down a dream. And that dream is to finally win at Daytona. He's been racing for 50 years in NASCAR. Daytona has not been part of his resume of accomplishments. He came so close in the 1992 Daytona 500 to beating Davey Allison. In the first episode of the Morgan Shepherd Championship mode, he came just shy of winning on the season opener, only for William Byron to deny any chance of winning early. Morgan has already done that. He's won 4 times. He has more playoff points than anybody else. And now it's just the matter of a few laps, a few miles away from fate to decide whether or not Morgan Shepherd will win at the Mecca of racing, Daytona. We're coming to the stripe. Here we go. The white flag is out. 1 lap to go here at Daytona for the Xfinity Series. And fuck that Grade 1 bank shit because that does not belong in a broadcast. You have graphics for it. And as far as graphics, the TNN one will come this month. Just be patient. As far as the other ones, it's the same. Nothing, nobody has to move. Maybe Bubba. Here comes Ty Dillon. Can he crash the party? I'm not gonna let her. Brendan Gaughan goes low. He blocks Bubba. I'm gonna go low. Looks like I got him. I think I got this one. He did it for Jesus. He's going to do it for those in Vegas. He's going to do it for Robert Yates. And he's going to do it for Tom Petty. Morgan Shepherd, win number 5. He finally wins the big one at Daytona. 50 years in the making. I'm not crying. The viewers are not crying. The whole world is crying. Jesus is proud of Morgan Shepherd because we got to win at Daytona. Sweet damn redemption. I don't even care. I got a 99 rating. And go fucking figure. Brendan Gaughan. Where's Brendan Gaughan? He's number 2. But look at this. He's the last car winner. Why? Because, ladies and gentlemen, Brendan Gaughan has been disqualified for an illegal car. Therefore, he finishes in 40th. Because this fucking game is split city when it comes to fucking results. And it does not do anybody's favors in the Morgan Shepherd Racing camp that Elliott Sadler finished 2nd. Still in 7th. Not that far from Blake. Look at this, I'm pretty much obliterating the field. But I wish there was a scrolling option to see how many wins, how many playoff points does William Byron have. But we'll find out in a moment. But first, it's time to celebrate. It's an emotional crowd, emotional victory lane for Morgan Shepherd. He's finally lived his dream of finally winning Daytona. Morgan Shepherd can just retire and say, screw this series, I'm ending it. But no, we still got a ways to go. But at least we ended it on a great note. Seems like whenever I finish last, I win the next. Let's not make that a trend. We gotta go for it. Hell yeah, Morgan Shepherd with the fastest lap. Look, just watch, look. Elliott Sadler in the most laps don't mean shit no more because you don't get bonus points out of it. On the move, of course. As always, because qualifying is a waste of time. Brendan Gaughan, tough break. Why? Because NASCAR likes to screw him over. And Brendan Gaughan would be thinking Jimmy Smith can kiss his ass. Alright, that was a little bit more encouraging to do the Vegas races. So, when I do the next episode, here are the next 3 circuits, which are probably not going to be fun. But first, let's take a look at the standings. William Byron has 3 wins. He's pretty much locked up the regular season. I'm in 7th. I could definitely catch Blake Cook. Brian Reed has no business to be ahead of me. Ty Dillon in 12th. Look at this. Look what I've done to Harrison Rhodes. I knocked him outside the top 15. Good. We need to take Brandon Brown outside the top 25. And Mike Harmon needs to drop a little bit more, but he's a badass and we'll live with it. Ty Majeski's moving up. Carl Long, dead last in the standings. Dylan Lupton, David Starr, Ray Black Jr., David Light are the bottom 5. As far as the playoffs concerned, we're sitting pretty. Brendan Jones is still the man in there. And look what you see. There's no Harrison Rhodes. Because I don't hate Harrison Rhodes in real life. He has no business to be in front of me. He just doesn't. He does not belong in my level. Here are the next 3 races for the next episode. Kentucky, Loudon, and Indianapolis. Each and every one of them is going to suck in every way. So we guarantee we're not going to win until probably, oh great. And then the episode after that, we got to go to Iowa. And then, yeah, I think I should just embrace the winning Daytona because Watkins Glen, Mid-Ohio, yeah, that's going to be garbage. And then a couple of episodes in the future will be Bristol, Road America, and Darlington. Sing Bristol, we can win that one. Darlington, probably not. And then Richmond, Chicago, Kentucky will follow along. And yeah, you get the rest. And then after that will be Dover, Charlotte, Kansas, Texas, Phoenix, Homestead to wrap it up. We still got a bit of ways to go. But it's not looking encouraging going forward. That will do it for the Morgan Shepherd Championship mode. Now we're going to do... Oh, let me see this. Let me see this article. This year, we're excited to offer NASCAR Heat 2 2017 Hot Pass for only $29.99. You'll get access of all the 2017 DLC for NASCAR Heat 2. That's a savings of nearly 50% off the combined cost of individual packs. A mix of new DLC will be released once a month from September through December. Here's the different types of content that will be included. Paint schemes. Over 250 schemes across all 3 NASCAR National Series. Spotter audio. New authentic spotter voices to enhance your racing experience. Challenges. An individual 12 challenges based on the real world racing action for the 2017 NASCAR season. Car customization options. Additional templates and decals to customize your own car. To purchase the 2007 Hot Pass, just select the store option from the main menu. Thank you, Matt Lewis. I appreciate that. It's very late at night, so my voice isn't a top, and I was doing my fake radio voice too. Even if I were to do it in real life, it would sound so much better. Alright, we're going to run Elliott Sadler, the man that put Robert Yates Racing into the chase the first 2 seasons. The only one to do so. So it's convenient to run Elliott Sadler at Las Vegas as a way to remember what happened down there, because that was just a tragic ordeal down there. That a lot of people that I know were down there, whether they were at the Vegas race for the Camping World Truck Series, which was a really good one. I actually watched the whole thing from start to finish. I was satisfied with the race. I was happy. I was really happy to watch it. About damn time that Ben Rhodes won. He's been overdue. He's been overdue to win. So it's good on him that I'm happy that he won. Sure, Kamikaze is triggered about it, but it is what it is. Great run. It just sucks that Travis Pastrana didn't do anything in that race. It was very unfortunate he did not do anything. I wish he could have done more. A lot of people were down there. This was just a bad ordeal. Not a good way to start. There was a bad way to start today. It kind of carried through the morning and into the afternoon, and then with the whole thing with Tom Petty and then Robert Yates. Just did not make this day an enjoyable one. It was just bad. I'm just ready for the rest of October. Hopefully it's good stuff. Good stuff, nothing dark and gloomy, because I really need a better year than it has been being 22. It needs to be a great year 23 than a 22. Besides, Michael Jordan was 23, so it's got to be excellent. Don't you think? Anyways, we are here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, which it's also a reminder as we go into turn number 1. Oh yeah, PJ McLeod is not in the Miles Championship mode either, so it's both McLeod Motorsports car. I don't know why, but I don't know. ruining my bumper. Las Vegas, it's just a trend that everything from since 2011. The first thing that comes up to my mind when I think of Las Vegas Motor Speedway is Dan Weldon. No, it was the 6th-year anniversary of his death, as I go by Morgan Shepherd. It's coming up. I probably will do a video about it, my retrospective about Dan Weldon's passing someday. I don't know when, but it will come someday in my channel. Whether it's this year, next year, 2019, 2021, you never know. I was really hoping to go to Vegas for the Pennzoil 400 in March, but we'll see. It's just a tragic ordeal, the fact that a lot of people work down there that I know from high school. It seems like everyone from high school was there, except for one that I moved through online racing from the XPRL days through EWRL, and those guys. You know, it's just a bummer ordeal. And also, there's a couple, also notable YouTubers were there. That is really smooth. How come I didn't do good? Oh, that's why I remember. I put this is a 97 to 100. You can feel the difference from 100 to 97. And you can really feel it. Harrison Rhodes, get out of here. Just get out. Get out of the top 15. Let Ross Chastain, for a moment I thought he was ahead of me. Let Ross Chastain have his moment, please. It's not a good way to start my morning, and it's just gloomy. It's just gloomy. It's just ridiculous what happened on there. Of course, this race isn't dedicating this episode of this race to those affected. Which is why I'm going to end the video running at Vegas. And again, at the Brandon Jones, save it please, save it please, save it please, just save it, just save it. No, he does not. He spawned like an amateur. Here's the guy in championship mode we need to beat from here on the Lake Cook. Not just in this one, but we're talking about championship mode. As far as what happened in Iowa, if you stuck around and you saw that, if you made it this far in this video, it was a lame, a toned down, watered down, lame version of how I felt at Dover. Except Iowa was just horrible. I was absolutely horrible. As you saw, clearly. There's Vegas native Brendan Gong. He probably would have been wise to choose it, but I already made up my mind I was going to do Elliott Sadler, and I felt like I wanted to do Elliott Sadler since he was a Yates driver. Instead, and then I'll run the custom and Cup. Staying too high, I'm gonna hit the wall, but I thought good of it, and I did not. And then God will take me out. I'm gonna let out of the throttle so I don't go too high and hit the wall. I have some time left. If this is the first one you've seen, I normally do 3 races per episode, and then I enter with a bonus race if the stream is under an hour. For this case, it doesn't really matter if it goes under an hour. But this is practically going to end up being the same amount of time, like 50 to 55 minutes. Compared to, because Michigan was 12 minutes. That's how usually a race would last, about 10 to 15 minutes per race. As I go by turn number 1, the infamous turn number 1, I still think about what might have been had that accident never happened and they actually ran the whole distance at the IndyCar race in 2011. I still think about it to this day. I think it probably would have been a hell of an epic race. I think it could have been. That would have been a great way to end the end of that era of those cars, because BW12 came after 2011. And the sad thing about Weldon, the race at Vegas, was the last race of the car. Weldon died in the first race with that car that they ran. Paul Dana was killed, and Dan Weldon won that one. It's unfortunate that the first race that car Weldon won, and in the last one he loses his life before going to the DW Club. Till next year they're going to the new car. It looks pretty sporty. I love the look of the car. Not so much of the Formula One one with the halo. This is just adapted that Top Fuel, what Top Fuel does. What a shield cover. Get that halo thing's just a distraction. Just like those twin wings that the pros cars had. Even Ferrari were victims of that. Look at that, Junior Motorsports top 3. Dale Jr. finally had a great run at Dover. I'm glad. Good for him. Good for him. It's about time he gets a great run. Some hope for the final season. So I blow by Will. I'm not really blow by William Byron. I'm still battling with him. Junior Motorsports sandwich. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, there you go. Screenshot that for a thumbnail. Not really.
Easy. Inside.
Just make the high line work, but that does not work. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. 2 to go. Oh. It's a wonder if I'm gonna have a Mark Martin, Jeff Burton situation at Vegas 07. No, wasn't Mark Martin or Kyle Busch? I can't remember. I know Jeff, it was a race that Burton won, it was a tight battle, or one of them spun away. I said 5. Might have been Mark, that had to be Jeff. Kyle Busch, it was Kyle Busch. I can't get there, I need to get by him on this lap coming up. Well, this is it. What do you mean? What do I mean here? I'm gonna pass him to the next lap. This is it. I'm gonna do it right here. I gotta get clear advantage. Here we go. New leader, Elliott Sadler. Why can't I hang on? Gonna do it for Robert. Justin Allgaier's there. William Byron. Blocking. Leader waits a great day for Junior Motorsports. Why can't I hang on? Turn number 3. Looks like I have this one in the bag. This was for Robert. This was for the Vegas victims. And this was for Tom Petty as well. Checker flag. Elliott Sadler wins in Las Vegas. And I get 100. Whoop-de-doo. Let's see if there's that finish glitch again. That main route. Let's see. Let's take a look. Oh, I don't have to worry about it. Interesting. There you go. Elliott Sadler wins in Las Vegas. That's a funny thing that for whatever reason the car is perfectly clean. And then when you run it, it's not. It's just all beat up and banging. And when you come to here, it's all perfect, like nothing happened. As you see, the NASCAR.com Superstore photographer I still laugh about that one. Alright, get fastest lap. Go fucking figure. No business. Harrison Rhodes. Robert Yates finished 27. Thomas Jansky, the last car winner. This is like, does it matter? This is like every time I get a great battle, great finish, they just ruin it. Instead of a JR Motorsports 1, 2, 3, you get Elliott Sadler, your winner, and then Joseph Suarez is your second and third, and you have Byron Allgaier 6 to 7. Unlike what you saw with Brendan Gaughan, went from second to 40th. That's why I poked fun of it and made it treated like a disqualification. I really hope when that patch comes up, they fix that. They cannot go. Oh, they cannot get away with that. They just cannot. All right, the last race for the night, because it's been a long night. It's been a long day. Let's run this custom car. Yeah, we're gonna run Derek Cope. We're not running Derek Cope. Derek Cope, the 00 car looks nice. I like the 00. Can't wait for us to see that on the track and run 40th all day. Nice paint scheme. I love it. So for the last video, this is not me. I just wanted to, I'll explain in another video why this character, why I created this character the way it looks. It's for career mode someday. No. Yeah, it's for career mode. But when I ever do career mode on this channel, you'll see why I make that face, and you'll see why, notably in the Xfinity Series car, what car I based it out of, and the number in particular. But to end this video, it's just fitting that I run my all-time favorite Robert Yates paint scheme, the Hamlin 28. The 28 looks like exactly like Davies, sort of. I couldn't get, there's no real good template to get the gold in one lane and then the rest of it to see black or red or whatever. But this is the best I can do. So we're gonna run the 28 car to end it here. We're gonna run Vegas again. We're gonna bump it up to a 98. Should I do a 98? I don't know. No, we'll see. It took us a while to get there, so I don't think you'll see anything different. It's the first time I'm running Vegas in Cup, so let's do it. Let's do it for Robert. Let's see if we can get 2 for 2 at Vegas before we end it. That would be a good way to end the video, right there. It looks like we're still good as far as the finishing this video in under an hour, so we're good. We're doing pretty good. But yeah, I just wish my birthday could have been a lot better in that regard. But hopefully by next year when I'm 24, it's golden, just like Jeff Gordon. So here's a glimpse of the 28 car. One last time, like the glory days. And the North Carolina decal on the back bumper. That's part of the September DLC. With that flags as your decal sponsor to make it so independent if you want it to be so independent and back marker light. And Yates is from Carolina, so I decided to put that in the back bumper. There's no Ford logos, there's no Hamlin, of course, and all that stuff. So it's unsponsored, unfortunately. I could have added, but it just gets rid of the mystique and unique nature of Robert Yates. I pretty much love just about every Robert Yates car that there was, from Davey Allison, Dale Jarrett, Elliott Sadler, Ricky Rudd, Ernie Irvin, he called Robbie Gordon, Kenny Irwin, even though it's practically the same thing. But even Travis Quapple, David Gilliland, and Paul Menard, the Robert Yates were really good. They always had badass paint schemes. They were so amazing. Still to this day, I've always loved the 28 car. I hope one day I get a 124 scale Hamlin car in 28. I have the 164 that I had Ernie Irvin sign in Sonoma 2 years ago. Last year when Tony Stewart won.
Still there, he's outside.
And there's Paul Menard. He's going to be back in the Ford next to with the Woodbreads. Speaking of the Woodbreads, there's Ryan Blaney. Come on, irony. There's Eric Almirola in 43. Oh, I want to do that. Sorry, Eric. Probably should have done it at 4% actually. I don't know why it was not. There's so many things to think about that I cannot think about everything all the time. Should have made it 4, and then it was pretty much the same distance in Xfinity. So we're gonna take our time. I'm gonna buy my own time. But I guess this is a bummer scene. I was really looking forward to hear Robert's speech. But just like Connor Owens, when he was announced as an inductee to the Hall of Fame, he didn't make it to the induction ceremony where he could do his speech, and I don't know how great. I think it would have been wonderful to hear Connor Owens speak. He was an integral part of the early days of NASCAR. He really was. Now, unfortunately, we don't get to hear Robert. This probably would have been probably one of the best ones ever. I think, and it has great speech of all time written all over. And he remained in good spirits throughout his battle. He did. He really did. As a matter of fact, 12 years ago, on this day 12 years ago, because it's still October 2nd where I'm from, I remember that race vividly. I remember it was one of my favorite birthdays I ever had in 2005. Except that Jeff Gordon wrecked. That sucked. It was a hell of a race. It was an epic race. You saw it all. Big wrecks, cars disintegrated, flips. Scott Ranks, for example, Michael Walker nearly kept over. The whole rear end broke, just about what the rip completely off like Ryan Newman in 03 at Daytona. There's Kyle Willis, 4 wins, back to back. He's looking like a real threat. No surprise because I have him in my championship along with Truex, Kyle Larson, and Denny Hamlin. I remember that in video. I remember hearing the MRN broadcast and the MZ1 at the same time.
Clear. Inside.
And the MRN one said it first, as opposed to have that 5-second delay because of the whole Janet Jackson Justin Timberlake fiasco. Speaking of Justin Timberlake, he's going to be the Super Bowl halftime show, all but confirmed. So I'm really looking forward to it. Not a bad night, it's a great act, honestly. I'm not mad about that one, but at some point they gotta get fucking Metallica. Put metal up the NFL's ass and tell everybody we can deliver a fucking halftime show. When halftime happens, I'll be thrilled. Same with Iron Maiden. That would be badass. Iron Maiden? You kidding me? Fuck yeah, bring them. Bring them in Seattle. They'll probably do more international stuff, and that's all they do now. So, here's what it is. You know, in their eyes, this is a British, US considered international. So, no excuse. Oh yeah. So it was a classic. Dale Jarrett won the race. It was Robert Yates' last points paid NASCAR win. And I was watching that the ending of the end. Dale Jarrett, Todd Perry, Robert Yates, 88 Ford was a thing of beauty. It was Robert Yates' only Cup Series championship, only won in 1999. They should have had at least 2 championships. Davey Allison in 92, Ernie Irvan in 1994. I'm pretty damn sure it would have been a classic between Earnhardt and Irvin at Atlanta 94 for the championship. It would have been. 2001 too. Dale Jarrett had a hell of a season. Then down the stretches it just crashed and burned. Just like Kurt Busch's playoff was crashed and burned. That one moved this far. I had Kurt Busch in around 8. So I'm trying to give by Matt Kenseth, which Richard Jones Racing, you better sign him. You're the only good team in my eye that can probably give Matt Kenseth one last shot of glory.
Get to the bottom. Easy.
Oh, I got into Kenseth. Don't get mad at me. Hold on 1 second.
Inside, good drive off here. Inside. Hold it, steady wheel. The bottom's clear. Get to the bottom. Hold it, steady wheel. Still a car out there.
I really hate distractions, so let's continue.
They're high, get up there.
There's no way I can win this race. Look at Jimmy. Oh, of course, Super Jimmy.
They're high.
John Cena sucks. He ain't retiring, people. Stop making tribute videos of John Cena. He's not retiring. He'll be back by Rumble. He ain't retiring until the very worst. In the very worst 2020.
Hold your line.
1 second. Alright, no more interruptions from here on out. We gotta end this video in under an hour.
Outside, still there.
See if I can get a great run. And it was Kenseth and Tony Stewart that was battling for a win. Then Dale Jarrett got to the high line, speaking up to LA goes by. And that's how he won. And then Tom Petty had a heavy shunt. A heavy one in that baby blue car. It's a beautiful race. It was unfortunate that Dale Jarrett and Robert Yates declined because they had a really good, really strong team. They were the team for Ford. They were the team before Penske and Roush. They were the team for Ford. where it was Melling, then Yates just blew him out of the water, and Jimmy Johnson joined, trying to beat them. They did pretty much, but at the end of the day, it was still Robert Yates Racing, number 28, the dominant team. And look what happened to Jimmy Johnson after 92. They were gone in a short amount of time. Hey, NASCAR, can you disqualify Jimmy Johnson, please? Let's at least beat the highest score finish. It seems like I'm not going to get the win, and I was running calm. I wasn't too much aggressive, but he just pulled away like a monster. Second. I'm almost done. I gotta end this video shortly now. Everybody's distracting me. That's what happens when you have a birthday. You have so much distracted. But I want to finish this video for you guys, for those who bother to watch. We'll watch it later. I've done too many interruptions. 3 laps ago. Seems like I got second locked up. Let's see if I can make something happen. I don't think lap traffic will factor in. Let's try to push it hard and see what happens. At least at the very end of the day, Robert Yates gets to reunite with Davey Allison. It seems like the racing heaven, NASCAR's heaven, has gotten so much competitive now. You have Robert Yates that will provide Davey Allison the engines to compete with Dale. That would be something. Alright, here we come. We're coming to the white flag here in Las Vegas. Super Jimmy's pretty much won this thing. Not even a contest. I don't know how he blew me out of the water. I got 2 points. Oh, okay, I gained. Good. At least I gained something. I think that's him right there. No, that's Cody Ware. Anyway, I'm going to come across the line to end this video. Not a win, unfortunately. Of course, it's Super Jimmy. And before we wrap it up, I have to do the obligated, or I like to say the obliged Super Jimmy video. Of course, I got to do it. I'm sorry, I have to do it. So, alright, I got the video ready. Let's finish this thing. And coming off of turn number 4, Super Jimmy Johnson wins at Las Vegas. The Robert Yates number 28 Ford crosses the line in second. #101. Alright, let's do this thing. Yep, I'm only gonna play a short clip. You can find that. You can watch the full Super Jimmy video on my channel. It's up there. Just type in Super Jimmy. Should be one of the first five videos up. Just do it. Oh, I got a fastest lap. All right, Truex got third. I think pretty sure he got. I'm not paying attention to the back of the pack. Sorry. Cody, where's your last car winner? As you expected to be Logano 5th. Casey Kane with a top 10. See? This top 10 is pretty accurate. I like it. All right, it's been a rough day for a lot of people, including myself. So I hope you really enjoyed the madness, the reminiscences, and everything in between, and even the celebrations. That is known as NASCAR Heat 2, Morgan Shepherd Championship Edition. Plus the Vegas Robert Yates and Tom Petty tribute. So until we meet again, hopefully when I do the next video, it's positive, uplifting, and upbeat. I did the best I can. Of course, when it's all said and done, just think about those affected in Vegas first and foremost. Take the time, give a call to your friends, your family, anybody that you've not spoken in a long time, because they could really need it. Or it could be pretty uplifting for those. You never know. Just give it a chance. Just talk to them. And also, of course, Godspeed to Tom Petty. Hell of a singer. One of the best out there. Great music. Badass rock and roll. he will be missed. And if lastly, and regarding auto racing, Robert Yates, you were the man. You brought Ford into the promised land. Then, now, and forever, and your legacy will carry on with those Robert Yates engines and with your son. So until we meet again, because in the words of Marty Reed, and I kind of pretty much adapted to it, goodbyes are so final. So that's why I mean by until we meet again. Take care, have a good night, or whenever you're watching it, have a good day, or vice versa. So that will be it. I'll catch you later on the next video, which probably will be either another Morgan Shepherd Championship mode, or an every red flag video. You never know. Because with Auto Rocket Racing 94, anything can happen.